Yeah.
I hear you very well.
So then you said beautiful voice, of course you were
I was
referring
talking about
to me. Yeah.
Yeah, me.
You was talking you idiot.
Roger Jones, formerly of Record Town.
Cello Brown, the architect of the Lafayette Cafe.
Jay-Z.
6-year anniversary.
Yes.
Did you just call yourself Jay-Z?
No, I just said he's in the background.
What is wrong with you, man?
What's going on, man? Yeah, 6 years. 6 years, man. We've been doing this for 6 years, man.
Happy anniversary, bro.
Man, it's crazy, man.
It's been a long ride.
Yes,
brother.
it has. Say that again, G-Nice.
I listened to the first show the other day, and I chuckled. Because we're not that far from... we still make the same mistakes.
Hey, remember that picture we took? It was like 6 o'clock in the morning when the sun was rising. We were all out. It's like one of the first shows we ever did on the station, man. It was like it was crazy, man.
Yeah, it was.
My show was from 2 a.m. to 4 a.m.
That's
in
dope.
the morning.
That's dope.
In the morning.
I want those kind of listen.
And
Yo, I used to
me and
just come up here.
QB, shout out to QB. Me and QB was in here faithfully.
That's some dope summertime
No, it
show
was.
hours,
It was
man.
after the club let out.
I
Oh
used to
my
creep
God.
in.
No,
I used to creep in
listen.
every now and then.
We had our own rendition of the club let out outside
let out?
here.
Oh, yeah, we had a
would
couple let
see
out-
G-Nice
let
and
out.
Quantitative go in and then watch them leave. We was out
We'd be
there talking.
outside,
Shout out
yo.
to Damon May, a.k.a. Desk One.
Yeah, he definitely. Damon would keep us out there for a while.
sir.
Who else would they do? That would be Damon. Mac would keep us out there. For
Listen,
a while.
I tell you what, I'm a little dismayed right now. Certain people have been getting interviews recorded. And I'm like, yo, I got stories.
I can't wait. I
info.
can't wait to hear his stories.
Listen,
I can't wait to hear
I
his
really
stories.
laughed at Chris G. Suge Knight story, but I got one to top it with Snoop. I got one to top it.
I didn't even know I had these stories. We were just talking, and I was.
I was jealous. I'm like, so wait, yo,
I was
wait
like,
till
wow,
I leave.
Yeah.
G-Nice run to the door and be like, yeah, he got in the Jeep, he bounced. Yeah, I'm messing with you. All right, I can't wait.
Yeah,
Did you want to wait? Or do you want to? You want to? Check it out. Hold on a minute, y'all. Give me a second here. We got to get serious.
Yeah. You already know, man. It's serious times, by the way. But before we get started, man, I just want to some brief acknowledgments, man. We want to send our love and condolences to the Armory 3.
Yes. That affected Syracuse, Buffalo, and Rochester.
Yeah, man.
it affected the world, man.
Well,
Bad to say that. It's all over the
It
place.
affected the world,
Absolutely. In particular, shout out to all three, but one in particular, Brandy Miller. I grew up with her, so me and my brother back here, we all day one, so that affected us a lot. So we just want to show our support tonight. At the Armory, we'll be standing in solidarity. It starts at 7, so after we finish this up, we're gonna shoot down there and just show our support, man. So,
Amen.
And one more thing, I'm not sure. Like I'll be in and out on the station, so I just want to send a shout out to New York Nick, man.
Oh, no doubt.
I want to. Her presence is
Missed. Sorely
it's
missed.
noticeably absent here.
Yes,
we miss your wisdom. We miss your colorful commentary.
We miss your feminine energy.
Yeah,
that was the part. That was the genius of this man over here, making sure she was included.
1,000,000%. So we just want to let you know, recover, get back in the lineup soon, take your time.
Yes.
But we miss you.
We miss you.
That's it.
I've been staying in contact with her, and I know Cello's been reaching out to her.
She was saying she would try and make it up.
Yeah, and I was hoping, and the missus was hoping too.
Yeah, I send her
you never know.
inboxes every
We
once
got
in a
a
while.
couple of surprises for the night. You know what I'm saying? You never know.
No doubt.
Uh-oh.
Shout out to New York
boy.
Nick, man. We love you, man.
No doubt. Yeah, that was beautiful. It was beautiful, little bro. Yeah, I definitely missed the queen being in the building. I've taken some steps to help her along. Okay, I'm gonna wait. I know one thing. I can't wait for her to let y'all know what it was, but something beautiful.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Something right in line with what she does. So, but yes, exactly, and that's why I'm saying that's the feeling. This is what he was pointing out. Yeah, Danny was one of the original
I want to give a shout out to Max Kelly, the current station manager of Wayo, and Mikey Yates before him. Mikey Yates, who gave the flagship Bob Mohammed hip hop show its start off, and obviously when you're playing hardcore underground hip hop on an FM station that has to abide by FFC rules. It's a big gamble.
There is no Lafayette Cafe without Bob Muhammad.
Yeah, there's
No
no
doubt.
Lafayette Cafe without
No
Bob
doubt.
Muhammad. Shout
No
out to
doubt.
Mush McCullough. And there's no Lafayette Cafe, again, without Wayo saying that on terrestrial radio, underground hip-hop can play by the rules and get an audience. And local underground hip-hop made by Rochester MCs and Rochester musicians can get an audience. We had stats once.
Said it couldn't be done.
We had stats once upon a time,
Idiot.
and as always, shout out to DKX for doing the thing. It's a fundamental part of our life and the music we take. But for a long hot minute, in the 5 to 7 time slots on Friday afternoon, we had the listener stats to give DKX a run for their money. So, and that is everybody listening, everybody that sent cello music through the years, and just everybody who wanted to see this program succeed, which it certainly has.
Well, I want to talk to the man who this was his vision, finally coercing me to come up
We talk
here.
about it all the time.
No, he taught me to come up here. That's how I got hooked up with the show. He said, when you see what I'm doing, you're going to want to
It
be
was
a
hard
part
to
of
convince
this.
him. It was really hard. I was like,
Because
yo, Raj, just come on up.
well, you don't understand.
Nah,
See,
yeah.
I remember him as a kid. So I'm like, okay, I'm about to get hooked into something that's going to be a mess. Get there, walk outside the door. Do you know this man? The feds got the badge.
I want to meet my old self because I'm
Yo,
hilarious. I'm
God,
hilarious.
listen.
All the stories I hear about who I was, I'm hilarious.
But
yo.
this,
I would love to meet
this
guy.
right here, what you're doing is this is grassroots. This is what you're supposed to do. This is hip hop in its essence. You don't copy, you create.
Yes.
The Lafayette Cafe is not, and this is respect to Chris G, is not the Straight from the Underground show or any of its predecessors or the shows at that time. This is a focus on
Loosely based.
the grassroots talent here.
Yeah. That was
brilliant. It was
a
brilliant.
concept that was I don't know if it was ever thought of, but it was a concept that was
Thought
taboo.
of. If this was just the
Taboo.
focus.
Completely taboo. And I'm gonna say the name. I'm gonna say the L word, which I never normally say. Local artists.
Yeah.
Can you have a radio show full of local artists?
Well, what you did was took the flip on what Chris did.
Yeah.
Chris was focused on the artists that were not getting focused.
He was showcasing. He was showcasing these
Exactly.
artists. You know what I'm saying?
You focused on the talent that was right there, right in our face.
Specifically.
And I mean, you're dedicated to it. I'm gonna keep saying this because you deserve it.
It's the music. I mean, it's
Well,
what you
no,
hear. You know
because
what I'm saying?
the music could be out there
If
right
we,
now.
If we were trash, I'd be trash. We're not trash.
No, listen. You know what I'm talking about.
We had started off doing a little bit of everything. Like I would pull a lot of edited joints from like stuff that you didn't hear played on mainstream hip hop, but like a lot of De La's classics, Gangstar, Outkast, Wu-Tang, and we was rocking with that early on, especially in the Bob Moe, Black Moon, Buckshot, Smith & Wesson, a lot of that stuff that didn't get played a lot. But then Cello had the epiphany. The more and more local artists who were sending in tracks, we pretty much eased out the classic legacy underground hip hop and started just playing local acts. And that coincided really nicely. Shout out RIP SMD and shout out to SMD and Volatile for getting the Buddha Pub, because that was the pizza to our wings. Like the Buddha Pub shows and all the shows at Cali Brew House and Cello's show here at Wayo gelled into kind of regalvanizing the scene a little bit again.
And you know what? It just dawned on me, you said something a little while ago. Shout out to De La, who is their cassettes and vinyl have been flying since unfortunate passing of True Goy. For those of you who've been wondering, and we talked about it here on the show, I said it in a review. I knew there had to be a catch there. They were not able to clear every sample.
Right.
So they had to re-record a number of tracks on the album just so they could put the project out. Going back through the owners, whoever owned the actual masters, and the publishing, simply they would have been giving it away. The album, they would have been eating all the cost, and whoever owned the sample would be getting all the revenue. So they had to re-record some of their classic, which is unfortunate. Silverman over at Tommy Boy, it was horrible jack move to do to De La Soul, and they did everything right. For those of you out there who said, oh, they should have read the contracts, they did. They took smaller advances so that they could get more money back in return, and the money was supposed to go for clearing the samples, he pocketed, probably used that money to sign future Tommy Boy acts. So It's unfortunate, but yeah, go ahead and get your. Let me see, green, pink, blue, red. There's a variety of colors of the new De La, the vinyl and the cassettes. It's De La Soul.
Get the clear one. It's 3 sides.
Shut up.
And I'll throw in there before they.
3-sided album.
I know. Listen, I still have mine. Shout out to Nuke. I still have mine. That was brilliant, and not just the 3-sided vinyl, but the 3-sided tracks where you could just put it on the one side and drop the needle on the groove, and you would hear 3 different tracks. So they've been a genius for a long time. Shout out to Jay Dilla, but they had the Glow Nuts idea way back when they first came out. So this is before Dilla Donuts. They were doing this. They've always been innovative. So I know how oodles of O's.
Donuts represented the O's behind the dollar sign.
That's right.
So it was the money.
That's
you know what
right.
I'm saying? Oodles of O's. We out here for oodles of O's.
And shout out to Prince Paul for having the vision too. There's this 3 reminded me of 3 young men that used to hang out at my house, listening to music, watching videos, eating pizza.
Stealing samples.
So we we got a full house. We got who is this over here with his computer open?
Yeah.
Who is this
Give him
gentleman?
a chance to get ready.
Who is this
He's doing
gentleman?
our taxes.
Don't mind me. It's tax.
He's
season,
doing our taxes.
I know it was April 15th, but now they extended it to June 15th. I just wanted to get my stuff in order because, you know. If I want-
And you know what? I want to add that. Can I add this real quick? The other beauty of the show is I've made so many new friends. I got so many little brothers now. It's insane. So many little brothers now. So many of y'all, man. I love all of y'all.
All of y'all want y'all Dilla books.
Oh, you know how hard it was to get you that Dilla book. I hope you finished it.
I ain't finished it yet.
Oh my gosh. See this. See, you would have read it 3 times by now.
Absolutely, 1,000,000%. You know it.
Listen, I'm close to being done to it, but I
Oh,
mean,
my gosh.
I'm so, you know, so much going on, man. So when I get a chance to sit down and flick those pages, you know what I'm saying, it's always something pulling me away from it. I'm such a violent person when I'm pulled away from things.
Oh, that's why you're violent. When you're pulled away from things. Gotcha.
I try to curve my anger.
Yeah.
And Roger, I just real quick give you a compliment where it's due. You make for a fine radio personality.
I appreciate
because
that,
you
Danny.
can best
Thank you.
believe Cello and I, no names mentioned, we had some guests and we would be fielding softball questions. How are you? Like dead air, like pregnant pauses. It's like, how are you? How is your drive? Do you need a rag to wipe the drool from your mouth? Do you have any music to promote? Nope. All right. We got 1 hour and 50 minutes more.
I
of this.
appreciate that, Danny. Thank you very much. Thank you. And there's some things you've said that have allowed me to piggyback too, so I appreciate that.
Inf is always. Inf is also here.
No,
Thank
that's
you.
what I was hoping. I set him up.
Thanks.
I set him up.
I
set him up. I said, who we got over here with the computer open?
No, don't mind me.
No,
I'm
man. Listen, we waiting on your opponent.
I'm just an MC producer. I'm
You're
an
just
MC who loves to
talk
produce.
to the city. Talk to the city.
We also got J Dub in the back, just sitting back
Word.
there,
And
just
chilling.
trying- just
I was trying to
soaking up the
lure him in a
atmosphere.
few minutes ago, and he just waved me off like, yeah, man, what you doing?
Like, get off me, man.
So, no, honest to God, I thought he was serious as muscle, man. I said, boy, it's done got serious for real.
The lines are blurred, man. You never know.
Is that brother? Look at his brother. If you've seen his Instagrams, he's need
No,
muscle.
listen. This man, that is the first line of defense. This man tells everybody, back up. You don't want it.
Yo, the 100 push-up thing, I'm with you on the 100
spirit.
push-up thing.
You there in
But
spirit?
when I get to like 15 or something,
Oh my God, you're
80
stupid.
bro. I lose. I'm gone.
You said
like
15. You're huge.
I could do like I'm I tried, but I ain't saying nothing to you because I don't want you to be like, yo, come on, bro, because then I gotta be motivated
it's all
to do
good.
it. But I be trying to get
Now,
with you.
for those who,
But that's a great
just
thing.
to elaborate a little bit on that, you know what I'm saying, in serious times. Recently I started a challenge, 100 push-ups a day challenge for 30 days. It was just to incite suicide awareness. Unfortunately, I had a couple friends that took their life for various reasons. So I just wanted to create awareness and do it so we could talk, especially amongst black men. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
We're not encouraged to talk about things. So
We not.
you know,
Say it.
I just did that, and the women could have did 100 squats a day. But whatever you could do, you know what I'm saying?
right, yeah.
Tag me in it,
Yeah.
or whatever. You know, it's more so to just build a community and get people involved.
And that's
So
dope.
yeah,
That's dope.
yeah, man.
That's the new slogan for the thing. That's dope.
What you over there
Tell it
downloading
that's
there?
dope.
I'm getting my beats in order because I want to make sure I do this and I do this right. But
Come
hold
out,
on,
sw-
hold on,
come
hold
out
on,
swinging,
man.
bro.
I'm trying not to
Come
play
out
the-
swinging, get some counter punches and all
I'm
that.
putting this on mute. Y'all don't need to hear a bit of this.
Well, and
before.
what we do, let the public know you in the house, who you
Yeah.
are, and how long you've been doing it, and how long you love it.
So it's INF exclamation point. Don't forget the exclamation point. If you forget the exclamation point, it ain't me, or I ain't coming to your show. He forgot the exclamation point, but I put it on there. I didn't feel like going through all of that and be like, yo, Cello, man, add the exclamation point to my joint, though, man. You know me for like, yo, you know
That's right.
me.
That's right.
But I was just like, I'm just going to add it because I already got enough stuff I got to do at home. So I did that. But anyways, High Caliber Music stand up. That's High Caliber Music. HCM's the gang. We on our 21st anniversary
Yeah, man.
of High Caliber Music, by the way.
Dedication.
We've been doing this since kids, and people still count us out, and I'm fed up with it. I'm done. I love everybody in this room that supports, and everybody out there that do support, but there's some that don't want to support for a reason, and it's time to lure them all in. I'm done. It's over.
No, hold on.
That was a
It's over.
euphemism.
You said since kids.
Since we was kids.
What is kids for you? Because I know what kids is for me and for the immortal one over here. What is since kids?
9-ish, 8-ish. He knows. Treyism knows. He's got footage. He's got stuff from back in the day. We talking about we started rapping at like 8-9 years old. But we started taking it seriously in high school about 2002.
Sound
And
good.
then since then it's just been full force, like JD Riggs and myself, rest in peace Bruce, like us three and the rest of the team, we just kept going and we still here. So we want to celebrate that. And
I've been peeping the flicks, man. Some
Respect the
good
Grind
footage.
Volume 6, the Stash Box edition is out right now, so y'all can catch up if y'all want to.
So who did it for you? You said, who got you, like, not just with the beats, but with the rhymes? I mean,
So I got like 4 OGs. As far as who taught me how to rap in general, first person who taught me how to rap as far as freestyle is my cousin Ty Nitty. Ty Nitty, that's Grandmasters and Georgie's and all of them kids. Like, I knew him as Grandmaster. Everybody else knows him as Big Hunch. Rest in peace, Big Hunch.
Rest in peace, Hunch.
My uncle, Bill Blast. My uncle's DJ Bill Blast. So he's another influence as far as that goes. Who taught me how to count bars and write songs? JD Riggs did that. Straight up, JD Riggs did that. We was kids teaching each other how to do stuff. So as far as production, my brother is KXL. He used to go by Cardiac. Did a lot of production, out here. JD Riggs, of course, again. My boy S Deuce. My boy S Deuce taught me how to sequence and make beats like as far as like stretch it out and actually do it in song format on Fruity Loops. Like we started at Fruity Loops when it was like Fruity Loops 3. So like when it was ugly looking. I mean, so ugly looking, and like the sounds, we just had the stock sounds. We didn't know about like dig in to get sounds, and now like 20 years later, it's just like, all right, I know what to do. I know how to approach it. Like as far as chopping, when I chop a sample, I literally look at the wave and I see like, all right, that's where the kick is gonna be. That's where the snare is gonna be. I can see that now. Like a lot of people, and this is no offense to anybody who does MP work, all of that stuff, like who does use a slice X, all of that, like you do you how you do it.
Yeah.
But like for me, I like to visualize like the sample, see where it's at.
I like how you said that.
And that's how I approach
That's
it.
I like how you
dope.
said it, because
That's
if
dope.
you've been producing for over 20 years, 15 years, and you can't read waves,
Yeah, you got to be able to read.
you got to be able to read them waves. And it's like it's like the cat in the Matrix who could read the numbers and stuff going down.
Exactly.
It's the same exact thing. Sometimes cats be like, "Yo, how did you know where to place that?" Like, How do you know where to place that? Because I'm reading the wave.
So Roger, I want to sing this young man's praises for a second. If I would say it was probably September of 2013, it was a bug jar beat battle. You bested. Shout out to Ryan Gregory. He rolled with Optics back in the day. And then I think you went up against Choop. You made it
in the finals. Yep.
because I remember INF. I don't sample snitch on principle, even though anybody can find out now. But INF had flipped a sample of Machine Gun by Jimi Hendrix, and I was like, damn!
Yeah, I got the song, but I cannot find an instrumental. I hate when these external hard drives crash and we just can't get them back.
Yeah. But hey, we're lucky now, thanks to Chris Starks for giving us the information that we have these beat machines or these audio equipment now where you can plug the music in and just take the vocals out or take the music out and bring the vocals up. Yeah, that's crazy. Like, that changes the game for production.
I mean, the stem things is cool, but you still hear resonance.
You hear resonance, yeah.
Listen to these producers.
Like
If you're go back and forth,
it's
listen
not
to
like
them.
having raw tracks,
It
so we're not
definitely
even gonna
isn't.
go there because
It
we were talking
definitely
about that
isn't.
on Facebook today. There's no comparison. It's
I
cool.
wondered how long
It's cool
G-Nice
for-
could sit.
But listen,
I can't. Like,
listen.
Gonna
But yeah,
drive
but
me
see,
in
but I-
running my face into the screen in a second.
if you can place your drums correctly over some of that, you ain't have to worry about anything. But that's just a trick of the trade. But
I love this, man.
I love layering too. Trust me. I love
This
layering too.
reminds me of that the episode of Yo with Prince, Marky D, Pete Rock, and RZA was all guests, all sitting on the couch talking about their production technique.
hey man,
And just when G-Nice, finally, Pete had enough. And then him and RZA was like, oh, no, so what do you do then, son? No, when you chopping them beats, what do you do? They going back and forth.
and they all just sitting there looking like.
And look, just where I was just sitting a minute ago, Fab Five Freddy just went and sat down because you got these heavyweights, man. These dudes is like, they literally laid the groundwork. But I love hearing y'all talk about it because y'all passionate about it.
When G-Nice, this is a brother from
my goodness, man,
back where
Listen.
4-tracking days, you know what I'm saying? So, and I salute you.
Now,
But
you know where
before the 4-track,
Listen.
you was before the
4-track.
4. See, if you was before the 4-track, then I
started messing
definitely
with hip
you know what I'm
hop in
saying, 'cause-
'79, man, and have recorded evidence of that.
Jesus.
The first time I got into an actual studio was in '84. That's when we recorded a 12-inch. And unbeknownst to us, like, it's always been a hobby for me, man. And I won't really say a
Don't
hobby.
sound like it's a hobby.
No, I won't, because it's a hobby because I've never approached it about money or anything like that. So don't get it twisted like a hobby, like it doesn't mean anything. It's my whole life. This is why I breathe air. This is why I keep equipment around me. This is why I have children who are going into their 2 decades of dealing with this music.
That's right.
But it's like
You beat me to the punch because I was going to mention the kids.
man, like it's heavy work, man.
I love hearing
But
y'all
I
talk
just,
about what y'all passionate about, man.
I
That's why
just
I'm trying
love
to
it.
get Imp
I
to
love it.
rattle off over
I
there.
love what everybody is doing.
That boy busy right now. He loading up.
Listen,
How far away is Luenatic, man?
Well, I mean, he said 45 minutes.
Well, see,
That
reason
was
why did you hear
20
what I
minutes
said?
ago, so-
Did you hear what I said when I first came in? Like the roads is bad, like
Yeah.
cars
We
are
didn't
sliding
think
and the whole
we
nine.
didn't think he was coming, bro.
Yeah, we didn't think. I got his
We
music
had
loaded.
we were already
His music
like,
is
yo,
loaded right now.
We're gonna talk to you on the phone.
Yeah.
It's
a white one. A white one.
Oh,
Y'all know what I'm talking
Beat
about.
Street. Beat Street.
But check it out, everybody. Like once again, everybody who's out there, y'all listening to the Lafayette Cafe where we rock our own
6-year
radio.
anniversary.
6-year anniversary.
The
We are doing a
aptly
beat battle.
appropriate beat battle.
Right, with my man Luenatic and my man IMF.
And a whole house full of celebs up
Did
in
you just
here.
hit me with an M in the middle of the I?
IMF.
INF. It's I. IN.
6
This
years,
is
Antoine.
twice.
6
This is
years.
Twice.
Imp Getting.
Twice, Cello.
Getting.
INF.
That was
It means-
disrespectful, Cello.
It means.
Did I say IMF?
Yes, you said I.
6
Yeah, you
years
did.
of
He
this.
did it again. He did
There's
it
I tell you, I
again.
told you.
Get
in
him.
the beginning
Get him.
of the show, I watched the beginning of the show. We make the same
happens.
mistakes,
It happens.
bro.
It
We
is.
make this-
Just so the world knows out there, it is IN as in Nancy, F as in Frank.
That's a beautiful name, Nancy.
Exclamation
Listen,
point.
That's
as
my
in,
mother's name.
Exclamation
I love
point.
that name.
Don't-
Now,
my
see,
wife-
that's the
you
one
know
I
what?
gotta remember. The
My
exclamation point.
wife does
There
that
you
when
go.
you look at. She goes like when they say, "Well, I'm sorry, what's your name?" V as in victory. She got.
You gotta hit him with that.
She started breaking it down. She ain't trying to hear that.
Because that's a John that means I'll never fail, right? Ian?
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
man.
I'll never fail. It doesn't mean I did it.
I got a question I want to ask around the room. Has anyone been watching the Wu-Tang series?
Yes,
the new
we
season?
have.
Absolutely.
Yes.
How are y'all enjoying this season?
I'm a little,
Yeah, same here. Okay,
cause
that's what I wanted to hear.
I like,
These
I
are
like,
all
I
mine.
like,
These
I
everybody.
like
I respect
the creativity. I like the creativity and the way they creatively give you the background of these albums, but I think it's a little bit too much.
It's dragging.
Yeah,
It really is.
The dirty one was fire.
The dirty one
Fire.
was definitely
Tell
dirty.
you exactly what was going on in that brother head.
I like the Raekwon.
Raekwon
I like
one
how
was-
I like how they flipped it to show the purple tape coming to like fruition.
I think
man.
after doing the dirty one, it was almost like, okay, I was almost like,
Too
okay,
much?
I see what y'all was doing. I see what y'all doing. And it was like, once I saw what they were doing, it kind of took it away from me. But I mean, they did it right. Because I mean, the producers and the directors, they did it
I
right.
get it that you have to like adapt for television because there's a slew of inaccuracies that.
See, I'm not even
course,
going into the
of
inaccuracies.
course,
I won't
of
go into
course,
the
of
inaccuracies
course.
because I've already heard in the beginning that this is a RZA fever dream. So I'm saying this is what you know. What I'm saying this is how he in his mind.
But
how
you
it
know
went.
what? Something as important from a group as important.
Method Man
as Wu-Tang
co-signed
Clan.
on it. Co-signed on every episode.
Yeah, you know what though?
but he's complaining
yeah,
about it.
because he's getting bread, but he's on tour.
Thank
'cause-
you.
That's why.
Every
That's
episode
why.
you see
I ain't want to be the one to say
executive
it.
That's
produce
why.
Method Man. I'm like, but you mad? Why you
All
mad?
you got to do is just go to YouTube. He explains it. He don't spend an hour doing it.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
Short and sweet.
He did. He
I
done
get
it.
my
That's
bread,
it.
but I don't like what they doing.
That's it. Listen, Meth is doing so many big things
Yeah.
right now. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. They wanted
So-
him to cameo in it, and
Yeah,
he
he's
was
a
like, nah,
star.
hell no.
He's a real
That's
star.
it.
Like, yeah.
Yeah, and
He's
he's
a
about to
star,
be in
man.
he's about to be a Marvel character. So
Yeah,
so
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
it's a wrap. Once you reach Marvel,
Who he gonna be?
it's
Who
over,
gonna
bro.
be?
I'm not sure who he gonna be.
Bishop.
Yeah,
Bishop.
Oh, he
He's gonna
finally
be
got
Bishop.
he got
He's gonna be
got-
Bishop. Well, you know what was the beauty of this?
Gotta be
He's a comic book fan.
Yep.
So they won't have a lot of trying to get it. Well, we need you to do this. He already has it in his head. He know what to do.
Yep.
So no, but I wanted to get the consensus from around the room because I thought it was just me. There's a lot of dragging.
Yeah, I'm a
Shout out to
little bit-
Josh out there. I know you out there listening. Josh is interested in one of the episodes. Josh hit me with the version of Inspector Deck's album that did not drop commercially.
What?
Shout out to Josh. Shout out to you, Josh. Josh is our unofficial
Yeah,
member.
fact checker.
He's definitely our fact checker.
Definitely.
Okay, I don't care what you throw out there, but
Is that working on cello or no?
I have my own facts.
Yeah,
And there's
Josh,
there's the
listen.
world facts and
But
there's my
shout
facts.
out to Josh. He I asked him for it. Boom, it shows up in the mail. My man, my mellow.
That's
So
wonderful, man.
yeah, so I mean that's one of those things. This is way before the series and everything was taken off. He hit me with this,
Now,
but it's
see,
completely different feel,
Did the
different
absence,
lyrics.
Did the absence of Capadonna affect anybody?
There's a number of people that it's affecting me because what a show this
How could
important.
you be talking about the purple tape without Capadonna?
Well, you have to be historically. We
He
need facts
was
to
in
be
the
there.
bar. Wasn't that him in the bar? And he was like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Sitting in the bar and he was like, yo, what's up, what's up? But he never said his name, who he was.
Well, see, and that's a problem for me. Don't do it if we're not going to get at least. I mean, okay, it don't have to be, yeah, he had on a blue shirt or something like, no. But we need
Ghostface was
key
real.
facts.
Politics.
Raekwon was epic. Ghostface
Politics.
was real. There was no purple tape without Capadonna.
Well, you know where I knew this was going to skid off the road was when a ghost child's mother pulls up playing Biggie's album. Like, oh, yeah, we got to get on our game. It wasn't nothing like that. It
Well,
was
I'm sure
pure.
that was
Rage,
Yeah,
okay?
Of course, that's narrative. I mean, that's what you. Yeah, that's
Well,
what
they
you
was mad as
doing to bring that up. So
Yeah.
I mean, otherwise, if they were just listening to a car rolling by, that's just crazy. But if she pulls up, now there's some substance to it. But I can understand that. And they was mad about Biggie blowing
Oh,
up.
mad is like a really mild.
We got a couple of more
Super
minutes for the beat battle.
understatement.
Everybody, stay tuned. Please stay tuned.
Absolutely.
Right now, I'm looking for something.
And I want to thank everybody. I don't know what happened on your end, Cello, Trey, Danny. A lot of cats hit me up. They loving it. They loving the beat battle. I'm talking about people who moved away from the rock.
Right.
They loving it. They really, my wife was at work late the one night. She was listening. That might be her. Did you get the butter and bread I told you to get earlier today? Did G Nice tell you don't have to do nothing to put your foot down?
That's it, baby. Just put your foot down.
That better not be the higher ups. I don't kiss their asses earlier in the show. You're tuned in to 104.3 FM, Rochester, New York. Listen to us online at wayofm.org.
Well done, Danny. What's wrong?
I'm just gonna put them on because I can't really hear.
Who is it?
Somebody.
We were calling.
You cutting in and out.
Cutting in and out.
Tell him to turn down. Tell him to turn down his end.
Can you hear me? You cutting out?
Tell him to turn his radio down.
You can't. I ain't got the radio on.
Okay.
Who this?
Yo, it's Barry.
Oh, it's Barbaric.
The repeat.
You cutting in and out, bro.
As in the repeat
Mr.
Facebook jail offender?
Respectfully disrespectful.
Take some of that bass out your voice when you talk to
social
me.
media
son.
terrorist Barbaric.
Bird. Shout out to Barbaric.
We accept the charge.
Yo, y'all can't.
You breaking up, Barbaric.
Yeah. Your phone is breaking like. Yo, man, just go. Are you
Might be trying
outside?
to get in.
Yeah, I'm outside at work.
Oh, at work. Oh.
Okay,
We thought you was outside the building, bro.
He don't went outside to talk
We
on the
thought you
phone.
was about to come in here.
I'm about to. Yo, what's good, bro? Let me put the music on again. I'm tripping.
What's going on?
Yo, Barbaric,
Yo,
what's up, kid?
Yo, listen. They Ray did address Cap at the bar. He said his name.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, that's what I said at the bar. He did say his name, right?
Yeah, he
But
said
why
his
isn't
name.
he not in the
He said his
episode?
name.
He should be
I don't-
full
he showed up
class
at the
in the
end.
episode. Yeah, I know. I'm saying, but that's not. Come
He
on,
showed
man.
up-
Ain't no purple tape without.
I mean,
Cap.
Hey, yo. Hey, Barbaric, are you listening?
and that's true. I am listening.
Okay, Barbaric, turn to the page briefly here. What were you looking for about a week or two ago? Which tape were you looking for?
Killer tape.
The purple tape.
Okay. Why I came across a copy
purple tape.
4 days ago at the archive.
Wait, the who tape? The purple tape?
Yes,
Oh, I
sir.
thought you meant the killer tape. Because what was it? Wasn't the killer tape an actual movie
Yes.
of Karate
Yes.
Dude that was?
It's called The Killer. It's a
I
John
thought about you as I was purchasing it.
I always thought it was a mixtape. Like I thought it was a mixtape.
It's a VHS tape.
Listen, you break it up. What's up? Listen,
right.
patience,
We
Barbaric.
got to get to this beat battle, Barbaric. Listen in, bro. Yo, we love you, though.
Me and the tape love you, Barbaric.
Please.
I promised myself
Yo,
I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to him.
That's dirty, yo.
hey,
Yeah.
I need that Inspector Deck though.
All right, Brody, we'll hit you back. I'm saying I hit you back like I'm gonna really call him back. Like this is
Exactly,
crazy.
like we
I'm
at
like
the
I'm on my
crib.
cell phone or something. I'm
We at
tripping.
the crib.
Yeah,
We
you
go
already
all
know.
that.
You already know, though, bro.
That dude is a diehard Wu-Tang Clan fanboy.
INF is still doing taxes right now for all of us.
Exactly.
Thank you so much.
I got what I need.
So you all ready to go when it's time to go?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Somebody's at the door. I think they look like they're
Look,
getting
I
me at the
hope.
phone.
I
Where's
hope-
Damon May when I need him?
Oh, please. Listen, shout out to Desk, but you remember he came to let me in the one day, the door shut and locked us both out?
I love the fact that there's like almost a very extreme number of people listening in, and we're not even playing any music.
Listen, man.
Hey, we glad
it's
y'all.
the anniversary.
We're glad y'all tuning in.
6th anniversary.
Everybody
we got all
who's
these
tuning
celebs
in,
in the house. Why
I'm
wouldn't
saying-
they be listening?
Hey man, I'm so
got-
glad for you guys coming in. I think that might have been Luenatic.
I appreciate you listening.
We got two hip hop artists of the years, like literally like across from each other right
There
now.
you go. Yeah.
There you go.
We got
There you
two
go.
of them. Two of them.
There you go.
We got the photographer of the year as far as I'm concerned.
We got
the immortal one. He ain't been unseated.
Yes,
he ain't going nowhere.
The former producer.
The boy got on a drug war veteran hat. You hear me? They don't know nothing. G, they don't know nothing about it.
Hey, man. What can I say?
G just listen. G just chilling, and I keep pulling him in like a scene.
We got Uncle Trent on the live. What's good, Uncle Trent?
Shout out to Uncle Trent.
Like, bro, man, from the fifth floor. Just chilling.
Just chilling.
All right, I'm ready whenever y'all. I just gotta move.
Well,
Yeah,
I hope
man.
that's him. You think is
that
that Luenatic?
Is that Volatile?
Oh, who could it be?
Oh my God! What up, Volatile?
Volatile has just
Volatile in the building.
Yeah, all right.
Volatile
Right on.
in the building.
What up, baby?
That's a for show right on.
Volatile
Yeah, he
has
is.
just entered the building.
The man of many naps. He's a nap. Careful.
Well,
Careful.
Don't kill yourself. Hey, grab a chair. Yo, Volley, grab a chair.
How's the family?
Grab a chair for me.
That's serious time.
Grab a chair.
He's like, I feel like I know you.
There you go. See that?
You know it.
Yeah. So wait. So
Sit right here. Yo, G Nice, let's have him switch with you real quick.
we are still waiting on Luenatic.
We are still waiting on Luenatic. He's coming from
Uh-oh.
the north.
Listen, man.
He's coming from Winterfell.
Depending on which direction he's coming from,
Volatile, man.
there's the weather. The weather is worse farther out, man.
There's somebody else at the door.
Their plug over there.
Hey, it's gonna be. I mean, because it's the anniversary.
Are we doing
Anniversary,
so
yes.
many people? It's
Are
gonna
we
be so
doing
many
6
people
shots
popping in.
for
If
6
you
years?
guys, anybody taking a shot? Anybody else taking a shot? We got some rum in the place. Okay, we got my man.
Trying to
Bobby
get G
Farmer
Nice
taking
in the
a shot.
building. Trying to get G Nice activated. we taking 6 shots. 6 years, man. Let's do it.
He said in 6 years, let's do it. I know you out there listening, Josh. Drop some of your words of wisdom on us.
Serious Times, Dead Serious is out right now on all platforms, man.
Uh-oh. Six.
Photography is everywhere.
Sticks
Yeah,
in the
nah.
building.
That's why I didn't enter the competition this time around, man.
We gonna have to triple up on microphones.
Grab a chair.
Give us a second.
What's going on, Sticks?
What up?
Stig's one of our judges.
Hey, look.
What up, Valentine?
Say hello to the people.
Stig Stag.
What up? How y'all feeling? Stiglo in the building. Black, you just been blacktivated. We all here at Lafayette Cafe. What are we doing? It's that super producer battle. We got it lit. We got the sound. It's Rock
Best
City
promotion.
time. You know what I mean? 585. Let's go.
Best
Black.
promotion ever.
He wakes up like that.
Yes, he does.
All right. We're gonna get into some music. We're gonna wait for my man Luenatic to get into the building.
I know I was about to say we gonna wait on our man Volatile to get here. He right behind me.
Let's go.
Yeah. You seen sheesh. I'm in foreign denim, 5th shirt, Jimmy Head, sipping rim, getting high. I be pulling gems, J3s, lead Dungle Breeze with a sweater full of leaves. Ralph Lauren sponsors these. We rock tees with the boat flavor Nautica, supers with the zebra print, tuck them when I got them, bruh. It's a lifestyle, I does this for real. And some Griffey's colored teal, shopping like I got a deal. Like I own the store, I cop and need more. I shop on each floor, you see the fruits more. The rest ain't mattering. Shopping off the mannequin, you biting off a clone. I can spot them like a drone. I'm too fly, my nigga, I'm too clean. Fatigues in this season, you stuck with them jeans. Hype like a fiend is right, cause I shine. This here a one of can look but won't find. My fit look fly, my chick look fly, my whip look fly, cause I'm that guy.